Is it getting cold outside and your furnace is not working, but it used to work before? We had the same problem. I'm going to show you in this video what we figured out the problem was. Hopefully it'll get your heat back going so you're not cold tonight. Hey, I'm Steve Puvalowski, the Radar Road Warriors. We have a 2020 open range 371 MBH, and like most of you have, it has a Dometic Atwood Furnace. The issue that we had when it was getting cold out, we would turn the furnace on with the thermostat, it ran for a couple hours, it would just shut off, and it made a little whining, squealing type noise when it was shut off. I thought at first maybe it was a fan that was making the issues, so I went out, looked inside at the furnace, outside, trying to see what was happening to troubleshoot it. I would turn the furnace back on, it would only run for 3 to 5 minutes after the initial longer run time when it would shut off. The noise would go away when I turned the thermostat off. The fan was not spinning, nothing was happening during that time frame. It was a pretty easy fix we figured out. I'm going to go through some steps to show you what that was, and you can see that this is the noise that it was making. You'll need to find your power distribution panel. Ours happens to be right at the floor in the hallway, so I have to crouch down to get to the area. If you open the cover on it, you will see the AC circuit breakers on one side and your DC fuses on the other side. DC is your 12 volt system. Your furnace runs off of 12 volts, so you can have heat if you're not plugged into shore power electricity. On your fuses, you can scroll down, see number 6 says it's for furnace. This one has a little silver relay fuse versus your regular blue 15 amp fuses in there. From the factory, it had a little plastic relay fuse. What we did to solve the problem, I took a digital multimeter, set it to DC voltage, and if you're not sure exactly where your connections are, you want to take this front cover off. There's only 4 screws on the outside of that, and you can find where your negative and your hot is, so you can check for voltage. You have hot in, ground, and your hots that go out. If you're already familiar with your panel, you can do it with the front cover on. I'm going to touch my negative to the negative, go down to number 6. Look at my voltage meter, right now at 13.5 volts. The issue that we had when the furnace would run, that little cheap plastic relay fuse would heat up. It would only output 6.5 to 5.5 volts when it was heated up after running for a period of time. We changed it out to the better quality metal relay fuse. Have not had a problem since. The furnace runs as it should. When I was having troubles with the furnace, I searched YouTube trying to find other people with the same problem and try to figure out what I had going on. I didn't know if I had regulator problems, propane tanks, bad gas, circuit boards, or the whole furnace was junk. Luckily, it was just a little small relay fuse took care of the problem. If you had that same problem or other simple fixes that help someone else get their furnace back working so they're not freezing at nighttime, drop a comment down below. Remember, give this video a like. It helps other people find it a little faster to help solve their problems. Hope you're not freezing this winter with a working furnace, and we'll see you later. I'm so cramped up here.
You think you can film this with a cat right there looking at you?
He's supervising.
Squeak, you gotta get down.
I'm done! I'm dying over here! Alright, this is it. My leg is gonna die. If this is it, you're taking another clip.